This is the first time to the Jamaica Young Police channel and you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, please consider subscribing. Like the video. And once you like the video, a pop-up is going to show that it says hype the video. Hype the video. By hyping the video, you're making the video reach others on the YouTube platform. And those of you who have been here with at the Jamaica Young Police channel for years, and you're subscribed and you're not receiving a notification, please unsubscribe and subscribe again. Remember to share the video, because you know that the channel has been an attack by the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and their surrogates at YouTube. You have seen it for yourself, where they have even distorted my voice, trying to turn me into American. And I'm not. When I say American, I'm talking, speaking like an American. I'm not an American. I'm a Jamaican by birth, and I'm proud of my Jamaican accent, not changing it for anything in the world. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yeah, so today you're looking at two men. Yeah man, Lee Sparta and Vybz Kartel. And I don't know if it has crossed your mind, since Vybz Kartel has been out of prison, being a free man, traveling the world, you notice Popcorn and the others, even those that Vybz Kartel tried to kill. Yeah, also tried to kill. Remember, Vybz Kartel set up Black Rhino, burn up, firebomb him and kill him and all of them. So except Devra Brat, that's the one Vybz Kartel say my rapist. And Lee, you haven't seen both of them. Vybz Kartel, since Vybz Kartel is out of prison, you have never seen Lee around Vybz Kartel. And now everything does come to fruition. It is because the reason why you haven't seen Lee around Vybz Kartel, because Vybz Kartel got the information that Lee Sparta is the one that killed his friends, Rifle and Oney British. That's the underworld that Lee Sparta. So the gun that the police them arrest Lee Sparta with, after the forensic ballistic was done, the gun is tied to Lee Sparta. We're going to tell you the name of the men them. So what has happened, even the men that were linked to the killing of Rifle from Cockburn Pen, and people die because of it. That's how criminals use propaganda and spread it in the communities them. And Muscle, his son Liney, remember, Muscle had got a contract from Colo, that's a producer that linked with Charger Badness from New York for them to kill Vybz Kartel, and the contract went to Muscle from Cockburn Pen, and his son Liney, who was boasting that he was going to kill Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel was able to, because of his contact, for them to kill him over there in Belize. So the reason why you haven't seen Vybz Kartel and Lee together is because Lee Sparta, when I talk about no allege, because we have the information now, the name of the men them from Jarrett Lane who rode the bike. So Lee Sparta was aligned with the same muscle them from Cockburn Pen that got the hit to kill Vybz Kartel. So that's why you don't see Vybz Kartel and Lee Sparta together. Even before then. Even before the hit went out to kill Vybz Kartel from with the same men them. So the people them who responsible for kill Rifle, they were a part of it now to kill Vybz Kartel, and Lee Sparta have a hand in it. So we had spoken to, we have the information that we'll give you. Yeah man, step by step, the people them from Jarrett Lane and why Lee Sparta had killed Rifle and Oney British. It has nothing to do with drugs. And this is something that go all the way, you know. This, Lee Sparta spread his wings all over in Jamaica with criminality. Having men from Jarrett Lane go to Montego Bay to kill people. So that's why the police in Montego Bay, when they have murder down there, they can't solve it. But now we are tying the things together. So now you know the reason why you haven't seen Vybz Kartel and Lee Sparta together. Because he had killed two of Vybz Kartel friends, and he knew that Rifle and Oney British were good friends of Vybz Kartel. So when he was held with the murder weapon, that wasn't, then they sell it, say that, they sell it to the public that it was most of them that sold him the gun. You understand? And most of them called police on him. All of that was all lies. He saw the opportunity after Bitty was killed to kill Rifle, and we know now why. And this is coming from inside. That's why I say special branch was around. So this man, this man has blood on his shoulder. That's Lee Sparta has blood on his shoulder. So the same men them, the same link that killed Rifle was the same link that got the hit. Same Lee Sparta friends them got the link, the hit to kill Vybz Kartel. Tonight we examine one of the most discussed questions in Jamaican dancehall history. What happened between Vybz Kartel and Lee Sparta? You never hear Kartel talk about him. Fans have noticed the distance. Speculation has circulated for years, but rather than relying on rumors, we are going to focus on the documented record. The reason why Vybz Kartel is still here and not in the departure lounge, he has invested heavily in security when he's in Jamaica. And where he lives in Florida, in Broward County, I am not going to say where, but of all of the Jamaican artists them, where Shaggy live is more expensive than where Vybz Kartel live, in Florida. But, the other artists them have to live in some little, some idiot community, like the Sprague Benz them, and the coke dealer, Buju Banton. Them can't live in a community where Vybz Kartel live. And Vybz Kartel have 360-degree camera around his house. Yeah man, in a land. Yeah. I'm not going to say which land, I just say land. Vybz Kartel live in a land. In a Broward County. So there's one fact that has generated significant public discussion. Lee Sparta pleaded guilty to illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Later, Jamaica authorities publicly stated that forensic ballistics link that firearm to multiple shootings, including the murders of Rifle and Oney British. Rifle correct name is Owen Clark. Oney British correct name is Alfonso Harriet. Rifle and Oney British were widely known figures associated with Vybz Kartel's circle. And for Lee got killed both men. Not that these men have done him anything. We're going to hear. Did those developments affect the relationship between Kartel and Lee Sparta? Yes. Did they create a permanent divide? Yes. Vybz Kartel is not a man, a forgiving man. If you notice, Vybz Kartel is like, well, the only person in Jamaica who people that worship like how them worship Kartel and do this. Because Vybz Kartel have done some things to even Mavada. Try to kill him. And that was Vybz Kartel and Mavada last week at Reggae Sumfest. Vybz Kartel and Adon at one time, Vybz Kartel and Adonai were planning to kill Mavada and Bounty Killer. And it's the same in them up by Easkin sometimes. Say, you do that, you go open the gate of hell. Because do this, Bounty Killer brother Bali and the others them I go retaliate with blood in them eye. So that's called it a day. And now, him and them, all of them are friend. I don't know how them do it. Maybe to them just see life as a joke. But as to me, when they come into my life, if someone threaten my life, I try to hurt me. No, so I forgive you anything there. Just the words alone. But see it, man, move all of them hug up and I don't know how them do it. Because there's no honest criminals. None. But as, you know, a special branch police themselves, Vybz Kartel is like a silver fox. The only person with Vybz Kartel in the music business when a war, real war, was Spragga Benz. And Iman Spragga Benz still no friend. Busy Signal, no talk to him from the time they were in alliance when Iman Adonai, you know, mash up Mavada birthday bash over by La Rose. Mash it up. Adonai, I mean, bad mind boy. So you have to give Busy Signal credit for that. Busy Signal talk to him. Him and Beenie Man were friends. No, them turn enemy. Knowing Beenie Man, knowing Beenie Man, I don't think they will be friends again unless Beenie Man have to kiss up the Kartel. Cause Vybz Kartel is an egoistic man. And his persona speak for itself. You know, say I'm not going to deal with Adonai again because him is another egoistic guy. But him nowhere to Vybz Kartel. Because Vybz Kartel snap him finger and can't disappear. But him just want to be same a bad man and, you know, as well, puss in boots. You understand? Of all of the artists them in Jamaica, only one artist ever if you have influence on the Jamaican people are Vybz Kartel. We say Popcorn try with him hairstyle. Nobody no follow it. He no get no traction. Vybz Kartel like only artist of Jamaica who have the people them in them and them eat out them and miggle. That's why I'm saying my shepherd and them my sheep. No other artists have that influence on the people's them mind. But I don't know if him still have it because I don't really follow him upon them thing there. As I said before, and I say again, even the other day at Sumfest, the security was maximum. And you know, the chat and all of them thing there. The people them, even at Jamaica them really. Because the security and the people them around them, the ex-police them, the people them afraid. So I'm like, you can just walk up to Kartel and just shoot him just like that, as you can with other artists or other Jamaican. And for you as a sniper, snipe him, stay from a distance and shoot him, you have to have inside information and from him inner circle to know that. And the thing is that with Vybz Kartel, how him operate, not even the people them around him know exactly where he's going and what time, so that it can leak and people plan. That's why I'm still here. Because people still there, you know, planning to send him to the departure lounge whether or not you want to believe it. So Rifle and Warner British, yeah man, they're known figures associated with the Vybz Kartel. Did those developments affect the relationship between Kartel and Lee Sparta? Yes. Did they create permanent divide? We don't know. But we know that over a year now, Kartel, you haven't seen Vybz Kartel From him come out of jail, you never see him with Tam. Of all of the artists them that were around him, he's the only one. And Kartel have all right too, because you see what he has done with what Lee Sparta have done to Danville Palmer. Trick him. I'm going to tell you about that too. Oh, Danville Palmer wife along with Lee Sparta. Because she was with Lee Sparta before all them play him and get him in them inner circle and then kill him. You soon hear about that. But I mean know a man become criminal. A man tell us everything good and the next thing you're dead. You talk to him son and then 2 minutes after that you're dead. Then bring man from town, come in a community, come kill you from Jarrett Lane. You understand? Our fans connecting events that may have an entirely different explanation. Tonight we'll separate documented facts from speculation, examine the timeline, and let you decide what conclusions the evidence does and does not support. And please, before moving on, let's please type and tell us where you're watching this video from. If you're watching from Montego Bay, Shooter ZELLE, Jonestown, Concrete Jungle, Jarrett Lane, Jakes Road, Mountain View, Windward Road, Downtown Tivoli, Rima, Jungle, Cockburn Pen. Just type and tell us where you're watching from. If you're watching from England, just say England, America, say USA, and we tell you what USA mean. USA mean you suffer alone. Tonight we examine one of the most talked about questions in dancehall history. What happened between Vybz Kartel and Lee Sparta? For years, fans have asked why two men who once appear united under the Gaza movement, the Gaza Empire, no longer seem to share the same public connection they once did. Was it simply the passage of time? Was it business? Was it loyalty? Or was there something much bigger behind the scenes? So it seemed like of all of the people them that Fowl and Oney British were friends with, Vybz Kartel took it to a different level. But the only thing is that we haven't received any information or intelligence that he wants any even Stevens, because Lee Sparta killed his friends. I didn't even know that Vybz Kartel and Fowl and Oney British were friends. One documented event has fueled years of speculation. And Lee Sparta knew that Vybz Kartel, Fowl and Oney British were friends. But he thought that Vybz Kartel was going to die in prison. Little did he know that he was coming out. Lee Sparta was convicted of illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. And the authorities them later say, yeah, this is the gun to kill them. Is there any public evidence confirming that is why the relationship changed? Because of him being arrested with the gun that killed Vybz Kartel friends. Now you see why you haven't seen them together. One of the biggest mistakes people make is confusing evidence with proof. Evidence can raise questions. Proof answers those questions. The purpose of an investigation is to determine where one ends and the other begins. Tonight we will examine documented events, publicly reported developments, and the question many fans continue to ask. The rise of Lee Sparta. Leroy Russell, aka Lee Sparta, emerged as one of the most distinctive artists associated with the Gaza movement. Right now, all them do are chop the line out. Half people are chop the line out of Jarrett Lane. A man come from country, a man take up could become Dan in a town. And he grew up there and become Dan. His style, delivery and lyrical approach quickly attracted attention. Under the Portmore Empire banner, his career expanded rapidly. Many believe he would become one of the leading artists carrying the Gaza movement into the future. Regardless of where one stands and Vybz Kartel'S career, few dispute his influence on modern Jamaican dancehall. Vybz Kartel mentored numerous artists and helped launch several successful careers. Within that movement, loyalty carried significant weight. Relationships between artists were often viewed as family bonds rather than ordinary business arrangements. Rifle and Oney British became known figures whose names later appear in reporting surrounding violent incidents. Their deaths attracted significant public attention, as with many high-profile cases. Different narratives emerged, some grounded in documented reporting and others based on speculation. When discussing some cases, it is important to separate verifiable information from claims that have not been established in court. Leroy Russell, aka Lee Sparta, was arrested and later pleaded guilty to illegal possession of firearm. The reason why he pleaded guilty is that he feels that if he, by pleading guilty, he would avoid the murder charges. That conviction is a matter of public record. Authorities subsequently announced that forensic ballistics linked the recovered firearm to multiple shootings, including the killing of Rifle and Oney British. So based on all them, Rifle and Oney British now are 7 years them man they dead now. And them man they have the amount of ghetto youth them man they turning a millionaire. You would think that, you know, well, you have some people, you think that, you know, the people them that they that's left behind, they would be, you know, making sure that whoever play a role in it, especially this man, because he had the gun, you know, he was held with the gun. Alright, I tell you this now. The guy will kill Dodo's brother, Jati, Red Ray. Red Ray and then beat Red Ray to first and almost kill him, you know, when him there prison, you know. Lee Sparta and go through anything like that. And how the people them at Tivoli, how Dodo's they them were able to know that it was blood that set up them brother. Is Red Ray. That was a deal that Red Ray make with the men them in a prison. You understand? To save his life. Red Ray is out of prison. He go prison for Jati murder. Ivan Thompson charge him and convict him a court. You understand? And him out of prison. But he gave up the information. And that's why he's still alive. So the man that killed Dodo's brother is alive. But what they killed was the man who set him up. So just like how with Lee Sparta, with Rifle and Oney British. But because Lee Sparta, the man they pay water for protect them in a prison. So them say Rifle and Oney British them man they had done. But yet still, you know, what I'm to the corals now, coral bunkers them. That's why he could never be a criminal, you know what I'm saying? Because him dead and gone, a man can just buy them out. Just like how, you know, you see a man them from upper top jungle and jungle. See him like when all the man them from Jonestown where them man bogle, grew and go school and them a bad man and all of them thing there. And being a man still walk up and down, still have sometimes even, you know, go a Craigtown and Jonestown. How that? Licky people them. So that announcement became one of the most discussed aspects of the case when them find out that Lee Sparta was held with a gun that killed Oney British and Rifle. A ballistic match to a firearm is not by itself a finding that a particular individual committed every crime involving that firearm. Those are distinct legal questions. Alright, me tell you now. That's why I'm telling you Jamaica a criminal's paradise. You say if Lee Sparta in America, even if the murder they commit before him born, he might go to prison. If him not talk who gave him the gun or where it come from or who killed the men them. I just saw it go. American business. You have the gun before you born. Yeah, there's no way you can prove, say, boy, you are the person you were involved because you weren't born then. But he must say, oh, you come by the gun, where you get it from. You have to explain that. And you have to send somebody to prison. I just saw America system work. Ballistic can identify whether cartridge cases or bullets were fired from a specific firearm. That makes ballistics a powerful forensic tool. At the same time, a ballistic match does not, on its own, establish who pulled the trigger in every incident involving that firearm. Investigators still consider witness testimony, surveillance, timelines, communications, and other evidence when determining criminal responsibility. Understanding that distinction is important when discussing any case. The question fans continue to ask, because of the publicly reported ballistic findings, many fans have wondered whether those events affected the relationship between Vybz Kartel and Lee Sparta. But I not want to believe it. That's the reason. He knew that Vybz Kartel and both men were friends, good friends, and he killed them. But that's no legend, because he was there with a gun. It's just that Jamaican law is totally different from American law. In America, it's just like the guy, Ricardo Palmer, being the man's sidekick, was held with the gun that killed Bogle. You can't even find it on the internet no more. In the Gleaner, because them PF forget people to scrub it at the Gleaner. And the Observer, so corruption working in Jamaica. It's just that, you know, that's why I tell you that documents prove liars to be liars. People have pointed out to their earlier association and the later changes in public appearance and collaborations. Those observations have fueled discussion. However, neither public speculation nor changes in public relationships are by themselves proof of the reasons behind them. Why discussing facts from inferences matters? When examining any high-profile case, it is tempting to connect every piece of information into one story. Responsible analysis requires asking what has been documented, what remains disputed, what discussions are supported by the evidence, what conclusions go beyond what has been publicly established. That discipline help keep investigations focused on facts rather than assumptions. The story surrounding Vybz Kartel and Lee Sparta, Fowl and Oney British continues to generate discussions. So some them say, boy, for sure say, when it come on to Vybz Kartel friend them is very dear to him. So although Fowl and Oney British not here, Lee Sparta knew that these men were his friends. Well, so it's because Kartel kind of done with certain kind of life. He must not talk to him, and him not making nothing happen to him, or because stream had done out by Jarrett Lane, and him just stay in a Jarrett Lane. Some aspects are documented through court proceedings and public statements. Other aspects remain matters of debate or interpretation. As viewers, it is important to distinguish between verified facts, reported evidence, unanswered questions, and speculation. That distinction strengthens public understanding and helps ensure discussions remain grounded in what can actually be supported by available record. If you found this documentary informative, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Keep the discussion respectful and focus on the evidence rather than personal attacks or unsupported accusation. If you have reached the end of this video, just type "Truth matters, no to criminality." Remember to like. When you like the video, pop up where you come say hype, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and share to the mama, your papa, your girlfriend, whoever. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.